Okay. All right, guys. So welcome to Deck the Halls. It's holiday season, y'all, because we all know that this is one of the prime times of the year for real estate agents to reach out to their database, both through emails, text messages, and social media posts, because it's the holiday season. So we have them popping off one right after the other. So this past Tuesday, we did an email smart plan for the holidays, and we're going to touch back on that at the end of today's class, because we have two emails that are being finicky and don't want to drop the images into the email. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. And we are going to also be looking at creating social media posts and how we can schedule those through command. So that's the main thing that we're looking at today. So that way, I've told you guys before, I don't like to schedule every single thing to post out into command from command, because the algorithms don't like that, right? The algorithms of Facebook and Instagram don't like for everything you do to get scheduled, because they want you to be interacting with their service. But holiday posts are something that I feel really good about scheduling out, because I want you guys to be enjoying the holiday, not posting on Facebook for business. Maybe posting pictures of our families, but not posting on Facebook for business. So first up, I have already started making you guys your own graphics. You can do this yourself as well, but I know that a lot of us get really busy, so I wanted to make it as easy as possible. So I'm going to share this link in the chat. I'm going to share this link, if you're watching us on YouTube, in the description box of the YouTube video. And I've broken it down by each one of your market centers. So there's Winston-Salem, Elite 994, Greensboro, KW 1509, and Chapel Hill, KW United 685. And then I have one that's for all of the market centers, because they don't have a market center specific logo on there. So I'm going to show you guys how to make these designs as well, but I'm also going to continue to drop some of these into this Google folder, so you guys can just grab them and go if you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and share this for you. It's also located on your resources site, kwtechcoach.com. There is a link to this downloadable resources folder, and 2022 holiday social graphics is in that link. So I'm going to share this to you guys right now in the chat. And grab my chat window. So there's that Google Drive where you guys can get those graphics. And so first we're going to look at making the graphics, right? So I am providing some for you. I will continue to add to that, but I also want you guys to have the ability to make your own, especially if you want to customize it. Drop your headshot in there, any other pertinent information that you might want in these graphics. So the first thing we're going to do is jump into designs. So remember, when we're in agent.kw.com or command, if you don't remember what these little icons stand for, you can click the white KW on the red background in the upper left corner, pop, and it'll pop those right out. So we are going into designs, which is where we can make social graphics, print designs, all kinds of fun stuff there. So we're hopping into designs. And once we get to designs, here's how we get there. So we're going to come into the upper right corner of the design window and click create design. And we're going to choose social, because we're looking at doing social posts today. I'm going to click continue. So once we're here, you're going to see your templates show up on the left. And one of those sections is called holiday. And they were so kind to break these down into months, because they didn't used to be broken down into months. So let's click on October. And so you can see we have Happy Indigenous Peoples Day, Happy Halloween, Happy Bosses Day. Don't forget to scroll down on these, because there's sometimes more down at the bottom that it just takes them a second to load. So make sure that you scroll all the way down to see the end of those, right? So this is what they look like. So since Halloween is first, I'm going to grab Halloween first. You can see that we have them broken down into wide sizes, which are great for Facebook cover photos like this one. right? We also have them in squares, which are great for Instagram and Facebook for posts. And we also have them in the social story size, those taller ones. So those fill up a phone screen with a social story. Okay. So you have all the different sizes, and I am making all of the different sizes when I drop these into your respective offices folder. And the reason I broke you guys down by office is because I did in fact put that specific office's logo into the design for you. But if you want to customize it a little bit more, then you can do so here. Okay. So I'm going to grab the house because I like this spooky house. So I'm going to click use. Since we sell houses and this says for sale, I always think this is a fun one, right? So now, if I wanted to drop my logo into this design, I have my logos actually added into my assets. So we've discussed design assets before. And if anyone has any questions on design assets, just let me know and we will look at that. But I already have mine added. So I'm going to click on KW Elite, no shade to my other offices. This is just where my license is hung as an agent. So this is what I use in my personal designs. And you can see I have all of my different logo formats here that I've uploaded into my assets section. So I can choose which color I think would look the best. I might go with red and white since that matches this design. And maybe I want to drag it up into the left and put it where the moon is or something to that effect. Then I can do that here. And so if you guys wanted any other customization, so you wanted to drop in maybe your headshot, then you could do that and put it over somewhere like with the tree. If you wanted to drop in your phone number, I've shown you guys before where to set these up in your assets. So I can click on text in my assets. I even have one that is a text box. It's got my name, my phone number, my email, and my website in it. So I can just click that. It's going to drop it into my design. I can come up here and change the color. So maybe I want it to be white, so it shows up a little bit more. Then I can pull that down next to my picture and resize it as I like in case I wanted to drop any of that stuff into my designs. So customization, plenty of it, right? There's plenty of ways to customize these, or you can just use the more generic ones that I dropped into the chat in that Google Drive. It's just the images with your respective company's logo. So do we have any questions on getting to the design, customizing it for yourself, or how to get to the ones that I've already created for you? Everybody feeling good about that? And for these, I always like to download them as a PNG. So if you're making them yourself, I do recommend that you download them as a PNG because that is a high quality image. And if you're going to be posting them on social, I like for them to look as clean and clear as possible. So I do prefer PNGs. So downloading is one option, right? And there's going to be a second option here in a little bit when we get into the actual posting section. Everybody good? Checking chat for any questions. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we've found out how to make designs, and we have lots of them. We have Thanksgiving, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, holidays, winter solstice. We have Veterans Day coming up. We have, let's get down back into our templates and take a look at everything that we've got. So we looked at October. We have November. And in November, we have lots of holidays, clocks falling back. So these are lots of opportunities, guys, for us to post on social media that we can schedule it and not have to think about it later, right? So we have some Thanksgiving, Veterans Day, falling back, all these, all in the different sizes, Hanukkah. And then in December, we have winter solstice, holiday seasons, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, all different kinds in here. And again, don't forget to scroll to the bottom. Okay. All right. Cool deal. So let us, and quite often, guys, when I'm working in designs, notice that all of your apps fell away from the left-hand side of your screen, your command apps. So what I usually do is I work in two windows when I'm working with designs, especially if I'm going to be posting them or scheduling them to post. Then I just open a second command window. You can have multiple command windows open at one time with no worries. Okay. So I'm going to keep my designs open over here in case I need to go back and adjust anything. And now I'm going to move into my campaigns applet, my little megaphone. Good deal. So once I'm here, so excited. I announced this to some of you the other day. I announced it in your Facebook groups. We now have the ability to post social posts to Instagram through command. We just got this about a week and a half ago. So I wanted to touch on that really quickly. If you're going to post to Instagram, your Instagram account has to be a business account. So there's 3 levels of accounts in Instagram. There's personal, there's influencer accounts, and then there's business accounts. It's very simple to make that change. Instagram has very good directions on how to make it a business account. Super simple. Getting started on Instagram for business. I will also drop this into the chat for you all. And again, I will put it in the YouTube description for the video. But this walks you directly through the steps on how to take your personal Instagram account and transfer it into being a business account. So it does have to be a business account in order for you to post through command into Instagram. And that is for your protection as well as the company's protection, right? So let's talk about getting that connection made. Once we transition our personal account into a business account on Instagram, then we're going to be in command. We're going to go into the upper right corner of our command and click on settings. So we clicked in the upper right corner. We're now clicking on settings. Give everybody a chance to catch up there. And once we move back into settings, you're going to see our applications that we have connected. So we've always had Facebook post scheduling and Facebook ads manager in here, and Twitter post scheduling and ads manager. But what we didn't have was a way to connect Instagram for post scheduling. So here's that connector now. So first, we're transferring into a business account. Second, we're coming into command settings and connecting our Instagram account there. Okay. Pretty good. Checking the chat. Awesome. Okay, so make sure you get that connected, especially if you're an Instagram user. All right. So now back to campaigns. We've created our Halloween post, right? Our graphic for it. So I'm going to come into my campaigns and simply click Create Campaign in the upper right corner here. When I go to create this campaign, I am going to be doing a social post, which is the free social posting. So not the social ad paid, just the social post. I'm going to connect that. Okay. So here is my area that I can use to post my message. You can see it's automatically going to my Facebook business page. But if I click into this, if I have any other Facebook business pages, those will show up. So you can post to multiple Facebook business pages with one post. But you guys probably wouldn't have 8 Facebook pages like me because I'm crazy, but you would see your Instagram connector here. So if you wanted this to go to both Facebook and Instagram, then you could just click the checkbox for Instagram, and you could also post it to Twitter as long as you keep it below the Twitter character limit. Okay, so depending on how long your message is going to be, it just needs to fall within that I think it's 160 characters. Questions on that? Good. Okay, cool. So we're going to Facebook. We're going to Instagram. What do I want my post to say? I hope this Halloween is full of fun and spooky surprises for you and yours. Right? Nice, simple Halloween message. Now I'm going to click on my image, add media right here at the bottom. And you will see I have two choices. I have the choice to browse the files on my computer. So if you're using the ones I'm providing to you and saving them to your computer, if you create them in Designs and you download them as an image and save them to your computer, then you're going to be using that option. You're going to be using the option of browsing the files on your computer. Our second option is to click Browse Designs. So this is just going to take me to my Designs library, right? Designs I've already made are showing up right here. So I can choose the one that we just made, the little creepy house, right from my Designs library. Okay. It's going to need me to crop my image. So it defaults to square. If yours is a square, you'll be good to go. If it's wide, like this one, you'll need to change it to wide. Or if it's a social story size, you will need to change it to free. And then you can crop the image. But we all know if we want this done as a story, we need to do it directly from our phone, more than likely. So we're going to need to download those and have them available on our phone if we want it to go to our social story. Okay. But now you can see my preview on my right-hand side, the words that I typed, the image that I made, the same for Instagram right here. The other fun thing with Instagram is you can upload up to 4 pictures at once. So if you wanted it to kind of rotate Halloween images, then you could do multiple images. If you so chose, you could continue to drag and drop more images right here by either browsing your designs or browsing your files. So any questions on this? Good? Okay. So now, when do we want this to go out? Do we want it to go out now? We could. We could publish immediately and then come into the upper right and click Publish Post. So if you were publishing a now post, you could do it like that. Or you could just go ahead and schedule this for Monday the 31st and choose what time you want it to go out. 10 a.m. sounds good to me. And then I'm going to click Schedule Post in the upper right corner. It's going to show me, it's going to go to Facebook, it's going to go to Instagram. This is what it's going to look like. And I confirm that I want to schedule the post. And now it is scheduled. So up at the top, you're going to see a calendar here. We can change this view to a month view by dropping down in the upper right corner. And I can see that today is today. And at 10 a.m. on the 28th, I have a post going out. And at 10 a.m. on the 31st, I have a post going out. So I could now make, don't forget to set your clocks forward. Don't forget to set your clocks back. We're not in spring, Monica. Happy Veterans Day, winter solstice, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, happy New Year. All the way in, you could start posting into next year for your holidays if you wanted to sit down and get that going, right? So use this calendar. Like I said, I love using it for holiday posts. As far as other posts, make sure that you're continuing to do a combination of posting social stories, posting in the app itself, because the algorithm will like you better and push you up higher if you're doing all the different kinds of interactions, if that makes sense. But you can just go ahead and grab all of those images and get it going, determine what you want to say, and go ahead and post it out. Does anybody have any questions about this? And this is going to be a short class, right? Because once you know how to do it once, you can just replicate it and do it over again. Okay. Good deal. Awesome. Now, as long as you guys don't have any more questions on this, I want to go back to Tuesday where we were talking about Smart Plan emails. So on Tuesday, I published the last two pieces of my 2022 holiday Smart Plan. They are connected together. So to get them, you go to the library, you search by the author name, and you put in my name, and you're going to get a list of every Smart Plan I've ever published. Okay. And the one that says Start 10/22/2022 Part 4 Holiday Plus Email Smart Plan. That is the one that you're going to click Add. And then you're going to want to download it to your Smart Plans library. Okay. So you'll need to download Part 5 first. You'll click Download. I already have it, obviously, and then you'll confirm the download because it's two Smart Plans that are linked together, okay? But the problem being, let me log out of this account and log into somebody else's account. Oops. The first part of the Smart Plan is working fine, and I have redone it and redone it and redone it, and it won't, I can't get it to get fixed. So the problem is, okay, Elite Helpers. When you guys go to download this, this is like somebody else's account, right? It's a test account, but it would be like it was your account. For some reason, the images in the Thanksgiving and Happy Holiday emails are not downloading. So again, you're looking for the one that says Part 4, Start 10/22. So we can actually go in and download this together. So we're here, we go to the library, we search by author name, Monica Perry. If I could spell my own name, there we go. All right, so it's this one down here. We're going to click Add Smart Plan, Download, Download. So now it will be in your Smart Plan library, tab that says My Smart Plans. There it is right there. It tells you to start it on 10/20/22. Okay, 10/22/2022. I cannot say that. And you can see what it is. It's an email, a delay, an email, a delay. Then it adds them to the fifth part of the Smart Plan. The reason I had to break it up is because I can only do 5 design emails in one Smart Plan as of today. Hopefully that's going to change soon. So I had to link the second plan, okay? But where the problem falls is in this Part 5. So I'm going to actually click the edit pencil on this. This is how you guys would edit to add in these images that won't transfer over for some reason. So again, you're going to go to the Part 5 Smart Plan, that one right there, My 2022 Part 5 Holiday Plan. You're going to come over to the right and click your pencil. It's going to bring you into the Smart Plan. So here's Veterans Day. And when I preview this email, you can see that my image is there as it's intended to be, right? The flags, our message about Veterans Day, everything is perfect. All this stuff is going to fill in for you, remember, from your marketing profile. So you won't have to fill this stuff in, okay? But the problem is, Happy Thanksgiving. If I go in and preview this email, I have no image. The image is not coming through for some reason. So in the images I shared with you guys in the Google Drive are the images that I had used for these anyway. So you can just click Edit, Design, got it. And then you're going to grab an image. So there's the image. The link is broken for some reason. So you just need to delete it with the trash can. You're going to grab the image from the right, pull it to the left until you see the green line go all the way across the screen. You don't want it short because it'll make it super tiny. You want it to go all the way across the screen and let it go. Then you can click Add Images and I provided you the images. I provided you a few actually. So this one was Happy Thanksgiving. So you can grab that one and click open. It's going to drop that image, click it, click save, boom. Now you have your Happy Thanksgiving image at the top of your email. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time. So delete the one that was broken. It'll show a little broken image link there. Come to the left, pick up image. I'm holding on to my mouse. I'm not letting go. I'm dragging to the left where I have a full green line all the way across, not short like that, long like that. I'm letting it go. I'm going to add the image from my computer. And then I will be able to pick it and click save. This isn't the right image, but I wanted you guys to see the whole process again. So now you'll have the image there, and then you're going to click save. And this is a little wonky too. I've already turned this in. You're going to click save in the upper right corner. It's going to tell me on this account that this failed, but normally it would just click it and save it. And then when you go to click the X, it's going to ask you again if you want to save the changes. Just say yes, you do want to save the changes. This is just a fake account, so it doesn't want me to save it because it doesn't have an agent's license number in it. But do you guys have a question on?
Where will that image be? Where do we get that image from?
You can either make it for yourself in Designs,
Okay.
right, like we were just doing, or the Google Drive link that I shared with you guys in the chat takes you here. And you, Dee Dee, you would click on 509 and open it up. My internet would cooperate. And I'm dropping them in here. So I'm making them and dropping them over. Yep. They're not, or I'm sorry, they're actually going to be under for all because I'm not putting a logo on them because you're already going to have logos in the email. So I'm going to drop the Christmas one and the Thanksgiving one here and under the for all because it doesn't have a logo that makes it specific to the Market Center.
But it's not there yet.
I'm dropping them in there right now.
Got it. Got it.
My day got pushed behind because my 14-year-old called me sick from school. So
I get it.
We got to go to the doctor. We think she might have mono, which means that I might have mono because we were both really sick and none of us has ever really quite gotten healthy. So they were like, yeah, we need to see her. And I was like, cool, well, I'm going to go get her from school then. But I've dropped several in here for you guys. I'm going to continue to drop more designs in here. Or you guys can make them yourself if you want a little bit more customization on them. Okay.
Got it.
So sorry that those smart, I don't know why that smart plan will not pull the images. I have redone it and it just won't pull them in. So it's only those two. It's only the Thanksgiving and the Christmas one. So let's go into the Christmas one or the holiday one and do it one more time. I'm going to click the three dots. I'm going to edit the design. I'm going to click got it. Again, this is not actually going to let me save it because it's a fake account, but I'm going to click this broken one and click the trash, grab image, drag, long green line, let go. And then I'm going to add images from my computer. And my holiday one is here. And then it'll be there at the top of the email. So I don't know why those wouldn't come through for you guys. I do apologize for that. But this is the fix. Good. So pending you guys don't have any questions, that's it. Super short. I mean, it's tedious work, but at least it's done and you don't have to think about it anymore. And like I said, you can schedule these way far out. You can go ahead and start doing New Year's and Valentine's and Martin Luther King Day and anything else, St. Patrick's Day. You can schedule out pretty far with these holiday posts since we know what the dates are. But I will be making a new holiday email smart plan for 2023. I'm really having my fingers crossed that we get date-based smart plans before I make the smart plan so that for 2023, you won't have to worry about deleting previous steps and that kind of stuff. It'll just fire as it's intended to. So I'm not going to teach on that or even start making it until late November. I will see where we are, but no later than the beginning of December will I show you guys what I was able to create, if I got the dates or not, and get it pushed out for you. Okay. Questions?
Monica, can you hear us?
Let me turn, I can barely hear you. Hold on. Let me turn this up.
This has been life-changing. Can you hear that? This has been the best, like, 30 minutes I've ever spent. So we got four people in the room. You just like made the rest of our year.
Good. Well, I'm so glad because, you know, I get it. Like I started business in 2008, right when Facebook was getting popular. So I've always tried to use it in business, and it can make you feel super stressed if you don't have content ready to go. So I do like to just get some stuff scheduled, and then I just don't have to worry about it. Like if I'm like, I don't feel like posting today, then I just don't.
Well, I can speak, I'm gonna speak for Michelle and I in the room. We are not the most consistent people in the world. And so being able to do all of this, like this afternoon, probably for the rest of the year and schedule it out. And then when we've forgotten what we scheduled, the calendar that shows us that we've got this scheduled is, that's it. Yeah, amazing. And had we not sat in here this afternoon and watched your thing, we never would have known about this. So you are, I know every time I come to one of your classes, I tell you that you changed my life, but I genuinely appreciate everything you do. So thank you.
I appreciate you
for showing this to us. And actually you filter out all the stuff that we are not going to use, and you show us the things that are really going to make a huge difference. And I appreciate that a lot.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. I love you guys so much. You know, I'm super passionate. Dee Dee's known me for a little bit longer than my Chapel Hill folks have, but hopefully I've consistently shown her my passion to help you guys as well. I just love working with you all, and I appreciate you all so much, and I appreciate you coming to class.
Yes, makes good difference. We're gonna do more like putting you up on the wall in here so everybody can see it, right? Yeah. Totally worth it. Thank you, darling.
Thank you all. See you soon. I'll get this video put up on YouTube this afternoon.
All right.
Thanks, lady. Appreciate it.
Bye, Dee Dee. See you guys
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye.